Hey everyone, it's Carly Curry again, and I'm back with my Broken to Beautiful testimony series. Today we're going to go ahead and go with video number 3. So in my last video, I was talking about fighting against sexual temptation, sexual demons, the addiction that I had went through, and how I overcame it. Today we're going to be talking about alcoholic demons and the ways that you can overcome it. So if any of you are like me, I was raised into a family who had already had a history of alcoholics in their family, in current family and in the past. So what it was is when I was young, I was always getting exposed to alcohol, whether it was beer, liquor bottles, just a little bit of everything. And when you're young, you're curious and you want to know. So unfortunately, you beg, you ask your parents, let me have a sip, let me try, let me see what this tastes like, whether it be a mixed drink, whether it be, a straight, on ice, whether, like I said, it be a beer can, a fruity drink, whatever it is. So I will tell you right now, I had fought a lot of alcoholic demons because of my childhood and being exposed to them. And I understand that, a lot of people need to take the stress off or they need to relieve the stress, but there's many other ways. And I'm telling you right now, getting up and moving your body is one of the biggest ones. So when I was just only 16, I had been in a friend group that was exposing me to all this different stuff, not only intercourse early at a young age, but also, drinking alcohol. And unfortunately, at the time, I thought it was amazing because we had people who would buy it for us because, at 16, you can't go buy a pack of beer off the shelf from a gas station or wherever you are. So unfortunately, I started drinking young, literally at the age of 16. And if I could go back to my past self, I'm telling you, I would rip every single alcoholic bottle that I had put inside my body, that I had destroyed my insides with. Because let me tell you, when I had finally become sober at the age of almost 22, almost 22, almost 23 maybe. I can't quite remember the exact age I was. It was one of the hardest battles ever. I mean, it's addiction, and your body is truly addicted to it. And it's not just your body, but it's your brain also. And I'm telling you, I know exposure is everywhere. They have commercials about it on TV. Like I said, you see adults doing it. You see young kids doing it. Please, if you feel like you are tempted by alcohol, just remember of all the precaution and all the consequences that comes with it. Like, you are literally destroying your body from inside out. You are taking away the beauty from the temple that you were given. And on top of that, it is an addiction, and unfortunately, some people can't break free from it. Unfortunately, some people will lose their life to it because of how much they do put into their body. And that does go into one of my next videos. What it is you can overdose on alcohol. You can become so indulged in alcohol that you lose consciousness, that you pass out, that you don't remember where you are, who you're with, what you were doing. And then that causes you to be taken advantage of. Unfortunately, that does happen, not even just to women, but also to men. So please, if you're fighting any alcoholic demons right now, make sure you seek help. Again, you can always come to me. Please go to my husband at Gym for Life Ministry, or hopefully you have a friend group already that does not engage in those types of hobbies. You're finding different hobbies that hopefully will make you future money, or will better yourself, such as, like I said, engaging in sports or engaging in any type of outdoor activity, anything that gets your body moving. So on top of me starting to drink at the age of 16, that led to me starting to go out and partying and clubbing. And like I said, fortunately at the time I had older people in my life who would buy the alcohol for me and who would supply it for me. So that would lead to, you know, partying easier. And the friend group that I was in, we did this every weekend. Shoot, sometimes we would do it Thursday through Saturday, just depending on how good we felt or how bad we felt. It didn't matter. And guess what alcohol does to you also? It's not just messing with your body, but it's also messing with your brain. It's leading to suppression. It's leading to depression. And no matter how many of you don't want to hear this, depression is real, and it is also a demon, and you will fight it just as hard as you are fighting the alcoholic demon. And let me tell you this right now. It's not fun to fight depression, especially if you're on your own. Especially if the people that got you into drinking the alcohol don't want to help you fight it, or don't even see you depressed because they're also depressed themselves. So I'm telling you right now, make sure you get out of those friend groups and you either spend time on your own with the Most High family, or you find groups that are trying to engage in activities that are going to better you, your future, and everything that is around you. And like I said before, also, drinking alcohol at an early age also causes overindulgence, because we don't have the intelligence, we don't have the knowledge about alcohol. We just see it as being fun, as being, you know, a social activity, as being, oh, I'm gonna let my head loose, let my stress loose, I'm just gonna let everything go, and be how I want it to be. That's not true. Unfortunately, we have to wake up, and reality still hits us the next day that we wake up. So just be reminded of that. And like I said before, overindulgence will cause blackouts, and it will cause you to forget what has happened that night, the night before. Sometimes you might even wake up in a haze that you don't know where you are. You don't know, like I said, you don't know what happened. You don't know who you were with. You don't know what happened to your body, what happened to your brain. And who wants to wake up like that? I'm telling you, suppressing your feelings with alcohol is nothing but the devil. And unfortunately, like me, when I tried to become clean almost 8 years later, 7 years later, I had literally fought so many demons that I didn't even know on me. My husband, shout out to my husband again, had fought so many demons on me that we didn't even know were there at first, because the alcohol wasn't in my body. But you see, it was the repercussions, it was the consequences that we were fighting. It was the aftermath of what I had done for so many years. And that is what no one tells you, is that you might be having fun when you're 21 drinking alcohol, when it's legal now, but when you turn 22 and you're trying to, hey, I'm trying to cut back, I'm trying to get myself healthy again, it's not that easy, because the devil is now inside of you, and it doesn't just go away just because you peed it out, just because you threw it out. No, that's not how it works. You will continue fighting those devils. And then on top of that, you're also going to continue fighting temptation for that alcohol. Anytime you see an alcoholic bottle, you're going to want to try to pick it up. You're going to want to smell it. And guess what? It's going to make you sick. It's going to make you so sick. At least that's what happened to me. Is when I became sober, and I'm almost 2 years sober now. Thank you, Father. Thank you, family. Thank you to my husband. Thank you, Jesus, because I am not kidding. Every time I smell alcohol, every time I think about it, I get sick to my stomach, and I couldn't be more thankful that I'm only 25 and I already feel this way. So like I said, if you're young, if you're getting supplied, stop right now before you destroy your body for the future. You want to remember your youth. You want to remember your teenage years. You want to have those memories, to build on those memories. You don't want to forget it because of an alcoholic drink. Shoot, if you're craving something sugary, go to the gas station and get you a pop. Start mixing all the different drinks. They got all the different drinks on there. And hopefully over time you even break free from those sugar addictions, because, well, that's a whole nother story, but we all know that sugar is not good for our bodies either. So like I said, go ahead, reach out to me. If you find yourself like me, who is fighting alcoholic demons, reach out to me. I'm almost 2 years sober, and I strive to continue being more and more sober each and every day. Reach out to my husband at Gym for Life Ministry, or I pray that you find this message, you break free from those friend groups that you're in right now, and no one needs an explanation. If you find yourself listening to this message right now, you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You deserve the best life that you can get, and I can promise you that alcohol is not it. I promise you. It is only going to destroy you. Like I said, not just your temple, but also your brain. And those are our two powerhouses. Our heart and our brain are our two powerhouses. Do not destroy them because you want to fit in with the crowd, because you want to follow society. It's not worth it, but your life is. All right, everybody.